This is Tejas and Donbass. Today we're out at the Happy Hunting Grounds. It's trophy day today, and we're going to do a little product testing and review on weapons of the Ukrainian army. Everything you see here is trophies. These are all weapons and helmets and rolike bulletproof vest that we have taken from Ukrops, either that surrendered or have become fertilizer. So, this SVD rifle, sniper rifle, 7.62 by 54, very powerful, highly accurate, especially in the hands of the experts of the Novorussian army. This one here has been a little bit customized since we picked it up from a friendly Ukrop. We'll be putting it to good use here a little bit later. This is the issued Ukrainian Army Bronik, or armored vest, bulletproof vest. Right here it says, in Ukrainian, not Russian, Ukrainian. It says, this Bronik will withstand shots from the AK-74, 5.45, the AKM 7.62, which we also have an SKS that fires the 7.62, and also SVD 7.62 by 59. Makarov 9mm, 5.45, AK-74, 7.62 by 39 AKM or SKS, and the 7.62 by 54 SVD round. Now these are all just regular bullets. They're not armor piercing bullets. We're just going to test the regular armor. I've seen a lot of videos of Ukrainian army soldiers testing their own bulletproof vests at the front and coming up finding that they don't work so good. So we're going to see if this is a real deal. But we want to make sure that what they write here is true. So we're going to test this plate at 50 meters. It's a little bit breezy today. And what we're going to do is we're going to set this plate up at 50 meters. We'll start with the Makarov, put a couple of rounds in it. I'm sure that this will defeat that. Makarov is just a pistol round, not really good for anything against armor. And we'll test the Makarov at about 7 or 10 meters, and then we'll move on back and we'll test with the SKS, the AKS 74, and then with the SVD. And so either we're going to find out that the Ukrainian army is giving their soldiers subpar, non-effective armor, or else we're going to find out that the Ukrainian army gave the Novorussian army a nice vest. Okay, so now we're going to put the plate in the carrier. Bye-bye. First test, Makarov, 7 meters. Okay, so this is about 7 meters. Since I'm kind of close, I'm shooting at steel, put on a little ballistic vest. Both of them bullets are still in there. Nothing came through, but we'll see. We'll see. That's a pretty nice covering on there. Kept the spall from going. So far so good. Makarov stopped both bullets. Now we're going to check next with the SKS 7.62 by 39 from 50 meters. And I'll go ahead and paste that off. This is the SKS rifle, Simonov. It was the rifle that was used by the Red Army before the Kалашникова was invented. It uses the same cartridge as the original AK-47, 7.62 by 39. It's an intermediate cartridge. It hits hard, and this is still fairly often used in the Novo-Russian Army, although most of our weapons are the 5.45 AK-74. But this shoots a little bit heavier bullet, hits a little bit harder, and so we're going to test this one out too. This is the same bullet as an AK-47 would shoot. So we'll shoot this to compare for AK-47, AKM, and then we'll shoot the AKS-74 to test for the 5.45. Let's go check it out. Okay, so it worked good for the Makarov, worked good for the SKS. We still got the 5.45 and the SVD 7.62x54 to go. Okay, now we're going to try the brand new AKS-74 5.45 millimeter. This rifle has never been shot before, straight out of the factory. Clean bolt, clean gas return piston. So we're gonna break it in. Works pretty good. Thanks, Poroshenko. Let's go see how the vest works. So it looks like, whoa, interesting. So one here, one here. This is from the 5.45. As you can see, it's kind of starting to come apart. All right, now we're checking it with the 7.62x54 SVD round. This is not an armor piercing round. This is just regular full metal jacket. If the vest stands up to this, that means it's a decent vest, in which case we'll put it to good use. What we've learned today so far is that the Christmas presents we got from the Ukraine Army, pistol, rifles, broneжилет, they all work pretty good. So I guess we got a good deal on.
Те типы боеприпасов, которые были заявлены на бронежилете, бронежилет держит.